Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn, and today we're going to get started with SWG Legends. I'm going to be doing some pre-heroic quests. As you can see, I have my X-Wing helmet on. I'm really excited about this. Kind of takes out my hand over here. So, I promise you, I have two hands. Anyway, I thought this was kind of cool. I wanted to use it in the X-Wing today. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is go to Mos Eisley, very important to get buffed up. Going to Tatooine. Yeah, the buffs are really needed for the pre-quests. The pre-quests are actually pretty hard. I mean, if we have a big group of people, it won't be an issue, Volcanic, but without that, absolutely it's going to be an issue. I hope you guys like it. This is my custom Episode 7 Resistance helmet. I got the black helmet series, and then I completely changed it, and it has the logo of my organization that I belong to, Praxis, on it, so hopefully they're proud of that as well. I'm super excited. I like it. I'm going to make another one that has Intrepid Dawn, and be good to go. You know, I would get a TIE Fighter helmet, but I can't really stream in it because you won't be able to hear me and it'll sound terrible. And then I'm working on finishing up this one. I have the padding for it, but it's not 100% glued in, which is why it's kind of moving around a little bit, so I'll finish that off stream. The padding is in there, I just need to finalize a few things and shore it up. I'm also going to have these earbuds actually placed into the helmet, and then I'll put a jack in the back where I can just plug it in my stream. So a lot of little things I'm going to do with it. I think it's pretty cool. It is fully functional. We have that too. Up the volume on your end, please, Andre. Let's go ahead and get started. So I need to listen to her, watch her. Good to go. There's something about Twi'leks that I just really like. So in our new series, I went ahead and made Twi'leks the people. Hang on a second. Now, when you say it's still quiet, are you talking about my voice or the game? Because the game is going to be quiet. I'm not going to make the game much louder than that. And I don't want to clip with my voice, but I can't really see it now, and I just messed with the mic, so hopefully everything's okay. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, bottom left here, we are currently... Our inspiration is going up, so as that happens, it'll be something... Should be pretty good. Alright, let me know if there's any other issues. If anyone else is having an issue with the audio, I'll look at it. It's very possible I screwed something up. I was playing around with it. What's going on? Andre, let's see. Let's go through our list. Hey, Sean, Blue Man, Volcanic, Andre. Okay, good. Glad to hear I fixed it. I noticed that the gain was up really high on the mic, which is actually really bad for audio quality, so I tried to fix that. Alright, let's see. What do we need here? So... Alright, so I'm going to try to get XP and armor from this entertainer. We'll see if she indulges me. Alright, hey, what's up, Lucian?
Afternoon.
Alright. See, Volcanic is in here as well. All the usual suspects.
You can't prove that. You can't hear him, you can't prove it.
Okay, let me check that real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Alright, how's that? Is that better? Is that too much? Did I go too much the other way? Oh, crap. There we go. We got her to 20k. I intended to give her 20k, and I didn't, so. Alright, let's see. So I have 65 of 80, so I have 25 slots left, or 15 slots left. I'm good. Okay. Looks good. Alright, guys. So I'll meet you at the village at Aurelia. I'm pretty sure this guy has never been there, as far as I know. Let me just double check. Quest journal? Yeah. I've never been there, so I'm gonna have to take the long way. So I'll meet you there, and we'll grab all the quests, and we'll get started. It'll be fun.
Well, I still gotta do that whole Buffy thingy.
All right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Take your time. All right. So I think Sabrez is supposed to be coming as well. So hopefully he's able to make it. We should be able to four-man this pretty easy. Love this guy's armor. I would totally like to do, you know, the whole trooping around and this stuff, but that is an expensive hobby to get into. I mean, even this helmet was like, no, it wasn't very expensive at all. It was like $70, but the stuff I've put into it with paint and decals and everything, I easily have almost $200 into this helmet, and I don't even like it that much. So. Alright, security agents are scanning me. I'm gonna have to take care of that. Not today, son. Alright. Alright, so what are you up to, Lucian?
Not much, just enjoying my IBS for the day.
Oh, yeah. I have that too. I get it. I feel your pain, and then quite literally sometimes I have my own, so...
It's a pretty regular occurrence for me, unfortunately, because I'm also a disabled veteran, so I have to be in a sitting position most of my day anyway.
Yeah.
So you add that to the cramping and the other problems.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, actually. I totally understand you there. Alright, so I'm on my way out to the village. Here's a little tip. If you don't know where the village is, like I don't have a waypoint and I don't want to look it up, if you come out here to Bank Terminal, it'll be the first bank terminal is in the middle of nowhere out here. So if you just create that waypoint and then activate it, you'll get right there. It's like, why is there a bank terminal in the middle of nowhere? And that's why. So there's a couple. But they're either at the outposts or they're at the village. So that's my, like, small tip for the day. What's up, Jay? Thank you so much, man. Jay has done so much for the channel. He donated an awesome, amazing gunboat, and my character, I haven't had a chance to play as much SWG as I wanted to, so my character has not leveled up to use it. But we're gonna get that in on the next stream. That's my goal next week, Jay. We're gonna do all kinds of flying. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Darth Tryon? And Fight Man, good to see you too. Alright, so it looks like we have people coming in here. Yeah, I hope that you guys like season 1 episode, or season 3 episode 1 of the new Stellaris. Absolutely critical commentary is welcomed if there's something I can do better. I finished that, and I have to be honest, like I've worked on that most of the week, but I finished that like at 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and then once I uploaded it and went to work, I didn't sleep at all Friday night, and then yesterday, you know, and then I got to work and I looked and I saw the cursor on the screen on the one part, and it just killed me. I was so pissed. I didn't see it all night in editing because I was just so tired. So dumb. I could have fixed that pretty easy. But well, it'll be better for next time, I promise. Alright. Oh, and tonight, by the way, guys, we're also going to be doing our Star Wars Stellaris. It's a multiplayer event. We have a lot of other empires that aren't just Stellaris, so you can check those out too. Awesome. I'm having fun with this. I mean, like, when else can you dress up exactly as you wanna wear and not have anyone judge you? Like, you guys can judge me. I don't give a shit. But I mean, like, you know, like walking through the street and having people look at you like you're crazy. Yeah.
That's where you gotta yell in their face, mind your business.
Right. See,
that'll prove them wrong.
Well, the thing is that, like, faceless people on YouTube don't you know, it all bother me in terms of, like, other people commenting and saying you look stupid or this is dumb or whatever. That's not a problem. I mean, and I encourage those comments too, because what they don't know is I just hide them on the channel, so they keep commenting and I get credit for it. It's great. I don't have to look at that. But you have to have thick skin if you want to be a YouTuber, for sure, or you're not going to survive. Alright, so I'm about 2K out. Have you ever been to the village?
I have.
Oh, so you've done all of this. You're doing it to help me. You're the man.
I have not done all of it. I've only done I have not done the Tuscan Raider ones. I have not done the XR Kun,
Hmm.
and I think there was a third one I don't remember. So I've done the I've done the IG-88. I have done the Imperial Star Destroyer.
Okay, exciting. All right,
And
just
I
fixing
think that
this.
was it. Also, while I was trying to hit up Sabres to see if he was going to show up, looks like Control's chilling around right now. He's having discussions with other people, but he says in about 30 minutes he might be able to join.
All right, well, that's good to hear. Control has. Whoa! Did you see that lightning strike in game? That was pretty scary. Control has been one of our biggest supporters and really has pushed me to play more SWG, and it's worked because clearly you guys like that. So I want to play what what you guys want. Yeah, and I have just so you know, I dye my beard black, and it is like totally black right now. But I was trying out some of this new hair cream that I was using on the stream to like paint my beard blue, and I bought one that's white, and I put it in there, and I was like, holy crap, we need a ton of white, otherwise it just looks salt and pepper. So then I tried to take it out, and I didn't have time to grab a shower before the stream to take it out fully. So that's what this is. Like my hair should be dark black, but I mean probably gray in real life. So I pretty much like they're gray dyed and then have white on top of it. So that's like a weird way for that to go. That's what you're looking at, guys. All right. It's playing the mysterious music, so I have to be close. Alright, here we go. Oh, I actually missed it. I just realized I was going through the circle again. There it is. So this is the village of Aurelia. How do you say that? Whatever. Aurelia.
Yeah, I don't know the proper pronunciations of anything.
Neither do I. And whatever I guess is always wrong. So there's that too. Because people are constantly correcting me, which is fine, guys. I am not upset about that at all. Okay, so just a little bit of SWG history first and lore. We're going to go up here in this tower while I talk about it. So originally, whenever Jedi first came out, nobody knew how to unlock it. It was rumored that it was possibly in the game, and people were doing really weird stuff like meditating in front of rocks in random places, facing random directions, and all kinds of stuff like tickling random NPCs and seeing if one of them, got them the reward. But what it turned out being is when your character was created, there was a list of initially 5 professions that you would have to master, and those would be random and on your server profile. So what you would do is if you happen to master those, you would unlock your Jedi slot. So I think it was December like 2003 or something, the first Jedi ever unlocked, because most people weren't profession grinding to try to do that. And since it was random, I mean, you'd have to do maybe a crafting one or something like that, so it could be pretty interesting. But then once it was known how to do it, it completely changed the game, and all anybody ever did was grind a profession up, see if they unlocked, drop it, do something else. And that wasn't healthy for the long-term part of the game, because instead of having people that are dedicated weaponsmith, who wouldn't want to be a Jedi? Because the Jedi was just so powerful. So originally they developed this, which is the village. Okay, and the village was a way to have a measured progress towards the Jedi unlocks. You take your combat XP or whatever, and you convert it into Jedi XP at a ratio that was really punishingly unfair in a lot of ways, but it rewarded you playing the game. And so every couple of weeks there would be a village phase where you'd have quests that you had to do, and then once you unlock a certain number of phases, you become force sensitive and you go down the Jedi path. So then whenever the NGE came out and everybody could be a Jedi, this was taken away, so the village was gone. And a lot of people had a lot of fun memories here, because this is like their gateway into Jedihood in Star Wars. And I'm waiting for Lucian right now, which is why we're killing a little bit of time. Sorry about that. If you're watching this on the replay, just skip ahead. But essentially, what happened then was that they decided, okay, we need some more content in the game. Let's reuse the village assets. Let's create something new out here, and we'll use this as our hub for heroic high-end content. And that's worked out really well. I mean, this is, aside from Jump to Lightspeed, this is one of the reasons I will never play on a pre-CU server, because there's actually content here. All right, he's here. Yay! I see
Who's
you.
here? What?
You.
Why is this giant... Whoa. Wait, I spawned inside of the crystal, and I was able to move around, and now I can't. Now it is corporeal again.
So you're stuck in the crystal?
No, I'm not stuck in it. I was able to walk out of it, but like when I fast traveled here through the NPC or whatever, it was like, you're inside the crystal. I can walk around in the crystal, and now you can't.
All right, so invite you both. All right, let's go ahead and get our quests. I don't know where they all are. I think most of them are in that building. There's the statues one, the figures one here that we have to do.
I've already done that one, and
I need to do it.
that one just gets the collections boxes.
Well, I definitely want that. I need that on my other character because I have tokens all over the place.
All right, well, let me pull up a wiki because I have no idea what to look for.
Exactly. All right. Alright, sorry guys, my nose is itchy today. Okay, so you can buy Aurelia crystals here. Paymos used to be the guy that you would get all the missions from on the phase. So that's why they added these NPCs, because they're actually somewhat known. Oh, and there's some statues around here too. I'm trying to remember where they are. Here's one.
So on that character, do you need all of the pre-quests?
Yep. We can do as many as you want today. We don't have to do them all.
Well, if I understand it correctly, it's only 5.
Only. It's a lot. But I haven't played SWG in a while, so I want to get my SWG on. And with this helmet on, I definitely want to get some space in later. So maybe I'll record an episode or something.
I have no idea which of these are easier, harder, longer, or shorter, so we're just going to go with the first one I clicked on. Night Sister Headdress. After you get done with your collection.
Alright, well I'm in here. The Freeman Memorial. Do you know his story?
Nope.
I don't want to confuse it, so I don't remember it, but you should look that up. It's very interesting.
Nope, wrong room.
Okay, so we got the Night Sister Elder Key Headdress. Okay, awesome. So we'll start that mission. I'm just gonna go left to right to make sure I don't miss any. The Tuscan Fanatic. All right, got that one. This guy's not gonna speak to me. Wait, am I? Oh, he won't actually give me that quest. I probably have to go combatant.
New mission received.
Well, wait, what faction are you? You're a rebel. You gotta talk to...
Is the rebel out here?
Lieutenant Thulo.
Okay.
It doesn't say where he, it just gives the character's name is Lieutenant Thulo.
Well, the fact they have a faction recruiter here makes me think I have to go combatant. Was there something else in here? Yeah, there's the NIMS. Okay. That's back here. NIMS Envoy.
New mission received.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and accept that as well. Very good. Nim has contacted me. He's saying things. Alright, so that's how you launch into that instance. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else. Here, let's GCW. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Isn't it? So it's /PvP.
No, not that NPC.
Oh shit.
No, wait, sorry,
one?
I'm looking at the other player. No, the other guy you gotta talk to. I'm not even sure if he's inside the building.
Alright, very well. We'll find him. There's an
There's a
ATRT
couple
on fire outside, guys, just in case. Here, let's see if you can find
he's
him.
fine. Don't worry
He's
about
over
it.
here. Okay.
Yeah, that's him. Lieutenant Thulo.
Alright, I'll accept your mission.
New mission received.
Lost Star Destroyer, that sounds awesome.
Alright, so there's the
that's...
headdress.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite quest. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. So the headdress quest first comes over to me, so come on over here. And let's get all those things we have to do in the village done. You have to come in here and speak to this crazy, locked up Night Sister. She says nothing, but glares at you with obvious hatred. Tell me about the headdress. She cowers and falls silent. Araxaman! Okay, so that's not weird or anything. Alright, so let's see, what happened there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4, no, I have 5. Okay, I have all 5. May somebody else in Aurelia know what this means, and now we get to go speak to Rohawk. So we'll do that.
Is that the Elder?
Yep. He's in here. I asked the Night Sister about the thing in the guild hall. Okay.
Fortunately, this one.
Go ahead.
Fortunately, I've already done this one, so I don't gotta do this one. I am now remembering how annoying it was, though.
It's not that bad. All right, guys. I'll meet you at the Night Sister stronghold. Let me just double check and make sure there's nothing else we have to do on this planet. Okay, we have to go to Tyrena for that. We have to go to Mos Espa for that. We have to go to any starport ticket droid and ask for the location of Imperial escape pod. Okay, we'll do that. Nim Slicer. Okay, so we'll start out with the Araxam men. So I'll meet you guys at the Night Sister stronghold. It's the one 4K to the left of the center.
Yeah, did you finish getting the...
oh, I gotta talk to this guy, too. Yeah, I got all 5 quests.
No, the box.
Oh, no, I haven't done that. Do you know where they are?
I do not know where they are. I just know that they're all inside the city, plus one that's like 100 meters out of the city.
Well, I can get the thing. I'm not that worried about it. Alright, let me go talk to this guy so I can eventually come back. That's the biggest deal. You want to use this because it's super helpful.
Mission accomplished.
How does that work? Alright, so you gotta go and do that, so that's great. Alright, take me to the trade outpost. So 2,500 credits, a real bargain. I don't have to drive out and try to call down my speeder. It makes sense. Hey, what's going on, Scraps? Good to see you. Thanks. Glad that you're having fun here. Let me see. Is this guy going to count? Obtain escape pod data. Oh, you're too far away.
I'm trying something. It's probably going to be a mistake, but I'm trying it anyway. Sweet, it wasn't. So you can still use him to fast travel straight to the heroic locations, i.e. the Night Sister Village.
Awesome. Whoa. You can if you finish the quest, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
So, because I have to drive. But that's okay. Alright, we'll go to the science outpost, and I'll be there in a second. We're going to take our Basilisk War Droid, which is freaking awesome.
Who gave you that one?
I think Jay. Jay is just like...
Somebody
Jay's,
gave it to
like,
you.
easily given me over $100 million, or 100 million credits worth of items. Jay, you've been a huge supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, man. Alright, we'll go ahead and activate the waypoint for the Night Sister Stronghold so I know where I'm going. But yeah, check that out. Let's see if I can chase camera off. No. I can't, while I'm moving, I can't move around it, but look at that. That thing is cool. Very neat. Alright, so this will be better, I think, once I finish the padding this afternoon, because that was actually my thing. I'm going to glue in the motorcycle liner I have in here and put some additional padding to keep it in place. Like I said, I'm also going to do the ear cups and get a headset built into this, which will be pretty cool, because I think I'll use this to stream until my real headset is done, which I'm currently working on too. And when you guys see that, I think you're going to like it. You know, everybody has something. Everybody that streams has something. Like Dr. Disrespect has his wig and his, his wig and his mustache and his sunglasses. That's his thing. I think we can do something really cool with the whole sci-fi atmosphere. So I'd like to start streaming in costume for you guys.
How would you like a TIE Defender?
What? Somebody said that?
Guess who said that?
Oh, Jay. How would I like it? I would love it. I'm not worthy of it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to say no. You know, there's a point a long time ago, whenever Okay, so I'll tell this. This is an embarrassing story. So I was in college, and as a freshman, they had those little, sign up for a credit card, get a free T-shirt thing. Well, the T-shirt was pretty cool. I couldn't say no to that deal. I'm fresh on my own. I have no concept of money. I never had worked. I was a spoiled little bitch. But anyway, so all of that aside, I got this credit card and I used it a couple times. But I had like no income, so how was I ever gonna pay that? That was like the whole thing. Like, how did I get approved in the first place? But anyway, so I ended up in debt, and they called my dad about it to be like, hey, are you gonna bail me out? My dad called me, and he's like, do you have something to tell me about this? And like my pride kept me from saying, please pay for this, Dad. So instead, it went on my credit report, and I had to pay it off later in my life. So the real story from that is whenever somebody just wants you to shut up and take their help, you do it. That's what I learned from that entire thing.
I had to do it with my car insurance, and it wasn't so much pride on my end. It's just I don't like people having to go out of their way to help me to take out of their own pockets.
Matthew wants me to do a Princess Leia costume. I don't think you guys want to see that, honestly. I mean, it sounds funny, and it would probably get a few laughs, but it'd be horribly uncomfortable for me. I have a Han Solo costume that's bespoke and made exactly to my size and specifications coming from the new movie. By the way, I gotta say this. I didn't think I had any interest in seeing Solo. Okay, I had talked about it before with you guys. I was so wrong. This is the Star Wars movie that we want. Go see it. If you're still pissed at Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm over Episode 8, boycott Episode 9. But we need them to know that these are the kind of films that they need to make. Solo was a fantastic Star Wars movie, in my opinion. Easily the second best that I've seen. And I'm not saying it's like a critically amazing movie. Keep in mind that Star Wars doesn't have to be. No Star Wars movie has ever won Best Picture. It never will. That's not why it exists. It exists to have a good time, and this was an excellent space adventure movie. So I just have to say that I loved it. I didn't see anything about it that really annoyed me. Like, a lot of people were still raging about things, and I'm kind of like, what? But seriously, good time. I've gone twice now. I might go again if my wife doesn't freak out. She doesn't even like me going twice. All right.
Yeah, from what I have heard, you are probably the minority. Well, maybe not minority, but like you are the adverse to what I have been hearing the most about the movie. It was either average or not good.
Oh no, the cast was great. Like he was decent as Solo. Like, I wasn't willing to give him a chance, and then I saw it, and I was like, okay, I'm on board. Let's have more of these. These are adventure movies. What did we do? We had tons of EU references, right? Stuff from Star Wars Galaxies made it into the movie. I want you to know that. I won't tell you what it was, but that's all now hard canon. How cool is that? To me, that's amazing. It was definitely set up to be interesting to us. Volcanic, do you need this quest, by the way? Because I don't know if Lucian can tank or not, but I'm not really set up as a tank, so I will definitely wait for you.
No, a tank I am not.
Neither am I. I'm actually getting killed by this chick. Can you come help me before I die?
And I missed. I'm still missing. Okay, adding strength stat didn't do dick to help my accuracy.
Well,
fucking, I don't know what's going on.
What do we learn from this? We learned that I'm not a tank. That's what we...
As a spy, my spy misses constantly. I've tried stacking more precision on him. I'm currently trying to stack more strength.
Right.
And he just constantly misses. Even the special attacks, the hard-hitting special attacks that a spy is supposed to use for single target damage. And he's just like, I missed.
Oh. She didn't miss. She hit me every time. So that's not good. Oh no, Volcanic is also dark side. I guess we're gonna have to pass aggro back and forth, guys. All right. Here,
well, I need to. I don't miss. I should be able to do enough.
Actually, I need to respec anyway. This guy's supposed to be a tank, so I'll do that when we get back to Corellia or something. All right, let's go ahead and do this. You sent someone approaching. Get ready. We're gonna have to do it twice. that we both get credit, I think. Alright. Do you know if the ILM 2.0 update came out yet?
I have no idea. I'm not keeping track of it.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the long range tank and spank on this go.
And I pulled aggro because my DPS is better than your tanking.
Well, no, I mean, like, I just hit them and I ran away.
It still qualifies as better than your tanking then.
Okay, well, definitely, because I only have, like, 3 attacks that are at range and they take a while. And then after that, I just have to hit her with the lightsaber and hope for the best. Alright. Very cool. So this looks like a mini version of SWTOR? No, I wouldn't really characterize it as that. But, I don't know, maybe I'm missing what they're talking about.
I mean, I kind of think I know what he's talking about. Like, the actual combat mechanics are very, like,
yeah.
looks like mechanics ready. The combat mechanics, like, they're very similar, but you could say the same about WoW. They kind of tab targeting, you know, special ability using kind of combat. And I kind of like how Star Wars The Old Republic kind of added a companion part of that. So whenever you're soloing, which I usually do,
yeah,
you're not always alone.
I'm a little concerned. My light here keeps flickering. It's way
Well,
too
tell it
hot
to
of the
stop.
day. Yeah, it's way too hot in the day for my electricity to go out. Please don't do that. Hopefully the audio is still okay. I had to turn on the AC. It was getting up to 85 in here, which is unacceptable. My PC is just a space heater. It's, you know.
My PC doesn't even have a tower to cover it.
Oh,
So I take air
R2.
cooling to another level.
Nice. My cat, R2, apparently was on my... let's go ahead and go...
This is where you had to stop? Next to a herd of enraged rancors?
Oh, well, I didn't see them. I got out alive. So, sorry, guys. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go to Corellia real quick and take the quick travel. That's the cheater's method. And it is Coronet, by the way. You guys were all right, because they actually say that in the movie. So.
Wait, how are you pronouncing it?
I was saying Coronet, because it looked French. Like, who the fuck says
wow,
why would it be
weird.
Coronet? That just seems weird. But, like, when I played SWG, during live, the only people I ever talked to in voice called it Coronet. And I was like, well, that's actually a cool-sounding name, so I assumed that's how it was said. But it is Coronet. That's what they said in there. So, like, this makes it into the Solo movie. Fantastic movie, guys. I'm not going to give you spoilers. I'm sure if you clicked on the wrong website, you've seen some of the major spoilers already. But, it was pretty cool. Actually, I'm also, since I'm here, let me find that chicken respec real quick. Alright. Hey, resetting my expertise sounds interesting, but how much will it cost me? That sounds good, I'll take it. Our business is concluded. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, this is also a pro tip. Whenever you learn new abilities, because you respec, the whole entire toolbar is going to fill up with useless crap. So what you do is if you hold the control key and press like Control 3, you'll be on the third bar of your toolbar. And since you're probably never going to use this one, you can just allow it to put all that crap in there. So let me do this real quick. So I got to do my paths. So as a tank, this is the light side that you take. Alright, so certain ones of these have prereqs. And there's stuff that I do, and there's stuff that I don't take. But first of all, I mean, Saber Fury is probably your best attack if you want to do any kind of DPS, so I almost feel it's necessary. And then Saber Reflect is huge, and Anticipating Aggression reduces your damage by 8% total, and that's total. That's not, you know, after a certain point, so it's actually really good. And then over here, Hermetic Touch will remove the damage over time on you, and then the Soothing Aurora will take your heal up to almost being able to fill up your bar, which is really important, especially when your heal's like on a 30-second timer. So there's everything in here I would take. Forsake Fear, I don't spend a point on it because typically if you're doing group content like that, you'd have an officer. So I don't waste it. Strength is really important for a Jedi. And as a tank, you probably either want to go with Constitution or Agility. I'm going to go with Constitution. You might say that's a bad choice, and we can discuss it. Okay, so Exacting Strikes over here is the next one that I would take, because this is more of the DPS role. Alright, you can see I have 7 points left. I have to get as much as I can in defensive fighting. So, we have that. Over here, Improved Force Throw. It increases the damage a little bit. Evasion is actually pretty good. Grace and Motion, melee recosts are reduced. That's not bad. And then that'll take you to Saber Block. So you could actually... Let's see. I'm not liking this. I think I'm screwing up somewhere. There we go. So if I take my my Jedi strike damage down a little bit, I can get my action cost, which is big, and then do the improved saber block. I think that's good. There. Some of these are locked in. You see, I like try to do them, and it tells me no. So this is a pretty good mix, I think, between offense and defense, because this will give you the parry chance by 15%. You can take it as high as 25%, which is probably recommended if you're like main tanking something. You give up some of your offensive stats here, like maybe not taking Saber Fury or whatever. But since I like to have the ability to DPS with the Jedi too as much as possible, this is how I do it. I'm going to have to look at Tim, because my other character has a much better setup. I wonder, do we... Okay, how much does this require? 16 points in path. Okay, so you don't need to get everything here. Like riposte. Counterattack. That's actually a pretty smart one. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that we don't. Okay, see, like this one, this Perceptive Sentinel. I can't remove that because I want to get Soothing Aura, but I don't like it. I actually am pretty happy that they took Forsake Fear out, though, because that's another point that I wouldn't want to spend. So just looking here at what we're doing. Okay, so I can take out 1 point somewhere. So is it more important for me to have 5% Saber Block or 2% damage increase? What do you think?
Well, that goes back to what spec you're trying to go with.
Yeah. It's pretty rough. Like, I have to see how the other character is set up, because he has Force Shockwave too, which gives me another offensive ability. So I'm probably going to have to look at that. I probably don't have the points in Saber Block. Okay. I'm going to go with the Saber Block over that, because I think that that's 5% is better than 2% is my my point of view. Alright, so we'll go ahead and train that. And this is why we did that. Because when we trained it, see how that went crazy down here and gave me like 8 different levels of skills? That would have made my toolbar actually look like a mess. So now we can come down here and I can fix it. Let's see. So it's combat. And we have our Jedi Strikes down here. Very good. We have our heal. Here it is. Saber Fury. Alright, and I like it to be 2 melee, so 1 and 2 are single strike targets. 3 and 4 are typically range targets. This is also a single strike target, but it's under it because I have to throw my lightsaber, so I might not want to do that depending on what's going on. Alright, we'll move this over here. We'll put Force there. We'll put Saber Reflect here. So what you want to do is you want to have your Saber Block up and your Saber Reflect on at the same time, because that pretty much is most of your damage. So down here we have a Force and Rage, which is trying to taunt them. And let's see, was there anything else that we got from that? I don't think.
You got droid commands. Lots and lots of droid commands.
That's right, they suck. Don't ever do that. Alright, Hermetic Trudge. Here it is. So you can take off your damage over time. Okay. And then we'll move the heal up to the right spot. I don't know. Oh, I know why it was down there. Okay. And then these two things, I don't really have anything to fill them with right now. Oh, here we go. I have to make sure that we're in our right Jedi stance. Okay. So that looks fantastic. And we'll go ahead and we'll favor ourselves. Oh, shit. And the other thing that did was that took all my buffs off. So I'm just going to run to the doctor and get doc buffs, and I'll be right back out there, guys. So sorry. Let's go to Tatooine real quick.
That's fine. In the meantime, I'm trying to figure out why several of my icons for items or my datapad are colorless, like rendered colorless. I don't understand what's going on.
That's awesome. And terrible. For your desktop or for your game?
No, in game, it's
in-game.
just the icon of the items themselves. Like when I'm wearing it, it looks fine. The icon, on the other hand, is just stark white.
That is weird. Okay. I love how the chat is interacting. Andre, I have to say, I wasn't sure about you at the beginning. I think it was the cultural difference and the abrasiveness, but I appreciate having you here, man. You have been a true Intrepid Dawn supporter. Alright, it looks like the mic is out of frame too, which is nice. So I completely redid my studio. I think I might do a video and show you guys a studio tour because I have Brittany's PC and her 3 monitors next to me now, so that we can both be in here at the same time and play games. Because we could before, but she was in the background, so it wasn't going to pull her out of the background if I did that without putting up the green screen, and the green screen takes up a lot of space, so it was just a problem. How did you get a whitish lightsaber? Okay.
ILM.
Oh, crap.
If I understood it correctly.
Yeah, I'm kind of
screwed. If I understood it correctly, ILM changed the color of the Blackwing crystal?
That's right. That's 100% right. I think he's watching, hopefully, because otherwise I'll have to type that out. But that's exactly what it is. ILM changed the Blackwing crystal from not Star Wars to Star Wars, which is nice, because I hate the lava crystal and stuff like that. Stuff that doesn't make sense. Like, even the Darksaber, I get that it's, like, canon now, right? But that doesn't mean that I like it. Alright, sorry, I'm trying to fix this, and I keep looking at the camera, and then whenever I look at the camera, I can't see how I look. I'm trying to sit more comfortably. Okay, she was able to buff me because she was combatant. Thank God. I realized that was going to be an issue. The Imperial guy was just looking at me like, what? Oh. Alright, let me get back there. This is after the NGE, and I know that might seem like a 4-letter word to you, but it's the best. It has the most content, yes. I agree, having an alpha Jedi that can take on, 4 or 5 players. Actually, back when they first came out, you could like easily kill a group of 20 players if you were a full template pre-patch 9 Jedi. It was crazy. And who wouldn't want that? But it wasn't healthy for the long-term part of the game. Alright, so I've talked to Rohawk. Where are we going now? Take that back, I haven't. He was not in there. I went the wrong way. Don't tell anybody.
After that, you gotta go get those 4 shards.
Oh,
you know, the fun part of running across an entire planet, or several.
Okay, so where are they? I know there's one in the cavern.
Yep, there's one in the cave. There's 2 elsewhere on the planet on Dathomir and one on Dantooine.
Okay. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like this is a job for SWG Wiki. Alright. And the coolest part about that is that they give you these awesome things that if you just copy and paste them. So I'm going to copy that, come into SWG here, paste this in my chat, and watch what happens. It's like magic.
Ooh, technology from
I know.
2005.
How awesome is that? Okay, so now we're good. Now I have all of that ready to go. Technology from like 1980. You could probably copy and paste in like 1980. But the cool part about it is if I turn off show all waypoints. Alright, so there's 2 shards up here and 1 shard up there. So go ahead and meet me back at the Night Sister Stronghold. Like, gosh, whoever did that, seriously, I just want to punch him in the face. Like, when you make quests, do not send people back and forth across the same planet. It doesn't feel epic, it feels stupid.
That's still happening in modern games. That's
I know,
not gonna be
but it's the
fixed.
same people that were designing these. Nobody told them, like, hey, that's not cool. Like, the Legacy quest on Naboo is easily the worst.
I still haven't done it. Like, I've never
hold on,
been to
let's
the
see.
Gungan City.
Can I go to any heroic encounters? No, I
Nah.
can't. I cannot. So let's just go to Dathomir Starport.
No, I mean, I'm in the past. I know I have finished the Legacy before, but I don't remember doing any of the Legacy on Naboo. So I don't know if like
I can't see shit.
maybe I did it before a time where they added the Naboo's Gungan City or something, but
There we go. I don't know how the hell posts all out of this damn thing because I can't see anything. The bend is in the wrong place. I've put down the visor, Lucian. I mean business now. Alright, so now that we have that, let me go ahead and pull back up the chat and see what's up with you guys. Alright. Good to go.
you mean business? You're gonna. What do you mean you mean business? You have a freaking 5-minute travel time just to get here now, and you're like, I'm getting there.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's too early for that. Visor's back up. All right. Yeah, PTSD for sure. I'm not. All right, I'm on my way out. Let me just make sure I'm going the right way. Yep. All right, we're good. I'll be there in 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Start the timer. That's my rough estimate based on our travel speed. I'm using the swoop bike because I think it might be faster than the Basilisk. It feels faster because it's lower to the ground. It might be slower, but I'm curious.
It probably is faster. I don't think the Basilisk is maxed on, like, it has the 4 stars that the wiki will show.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Paul Wilkins asking you, what is your first MMO? His was Earth and Beyond.
Mine was SWG. I bought the collector's edition. Oh my goodness, you gotta check this out. So, I bought the collector's edition, perfect mint condition, sealed, never opened, $25. I bought it on eBay like last year. Fantastic, because I mean, even when this game was out, they were going for $500, and people were still trying to sell them for ridiculous prices. And I'd never had one, so I kind of wanted one. It doesn't give you anything cool now anymore, unfortunately. But
Yeah, I didn't get into Star Wars Galaxies when it first released. Didn't have money for it. My first MMO way back in the day was RuneScape.
okay,
Good old RuneScape.
well, that's fun. I have never played that. In fact, I did try WoW when it came out because all my friends left SWG for WoW. Those were the only two I'd really ever played.
I tried WoW once. I didn't get into it. But that also, I think, is more thankful because it gave me more of a chance to get into Star Wars The Old Republic when it came out, because it seemed to, as I understood it, played similarly, like game mechanic-wise.
Right.
So I wasn't like burned out on that kind of game mechanics, so it was entertaining for me.
Nice. I have to check that out. One thing I always wanted to play was Anarchy Online because people would talk about it.
I have played Anarchy Online, yes.
So you're telling me that I shouldn't do that?
It's worth a try. It's free. It is
I meant back in the day.
They have an interesting free system where you can play most of the content minus the DLC content. It'll all be available for you, but if you ever buy the
If you ever
DLC
log off,
or
it's
membership,
gone. Oh, okay.
yeah, if you ever buy any of the membership, you will be locked into the membership. If you don't, if you pay the subscription, if you stop paying the subscription, that account is frozen. You cannot play it. You cannot go back to the free content. That account is just frozen until you go back to paying it again.
Hmm. So they probably employ like one developer.
Good God, let's see. Funcom. Funcom have owned it. They developed it.
I'm just
so
saying, it's got to
ago.
be in like maintenance mode though.
It
Like,
is. It is absolutely in maintenance mode. As I understood, I haven't been following up with it as much lately for the past few years, but as I understand it, their last big update they did was a graphic engine remodel that they didn't even add it to the Steam release of the game. The only time you can play with the new graphics engine is if you download the client from their website. And then after that, it's nothing but maintenance. They don't even do bug fixing maintenance. It's just straight server maintenance.
Oh shit. I'm gonna need your guys' help down here in the cave. As a baby Jedi, I'm not even level 90 yet. I don't think I can take this guy, but I can try. I can die with honor.
Anarchy Online is definitely a fun game. Its game mechanics are quite different.
Asheron's Call was something that people used to talk about a lot. I have no idea what it is though. Like, I never played it, never really saw anything for it. Oh, this is fun. I like this style of play. I'm pretty much, yeah, see, I can heal my entire bar by taking those. Wait, I think I know what it is. I think I know why I screwed up. Taking a look at this real quick, guys, I think you only need... No, I was wrong. I thought you only needed 2 points up here. You need all 4. I don't know how my other character has 4 shockwave and this maxed out. I'm gonna have to check on it. What is he not taking up here? Because that's bad. I mean, if I'm... See, he has Saber Flurry too, so maybe I don't have all of the Jedi healing. Maybe I only have 50% of it. I don't know. Alright, let's just kill all the Night Sisters. I need the XP anyway, so I'd love to just go past them, but this is helping me.
Ah, that burst DPS. Leave me alone, you giant rancor. There, go after my decoy. Attack that instead.
I like how it's right on the edge of the server boundary too. So if you walk over here, it like disappears. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they split these up into little sections, and you can kind of see it on the map too when you're going around. Like, I'm in this section, and when I cross over, it's handled differently. I think it actually ruins a lot of things when you know how they work. It's kind of an annoying thing for me. Holy crap, we got both of them.
So I was looking at the combat log. I was complaining about my missing earlier. It seems my missing is caused by the NPCs dodging. So, as I understand it, I will just have to stack like.
I'm gonna die.
Hundreds.
Somebody grab that.
I'm trying to, but he really likes you.
Well, he should.
He likes you a lot. We're gonna have to kill these two.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait.
After you get your health up.
That's not fun. Yeah, Asheron's Call. I would have liked to have seen what that was like because everybody talks about it. I feel really bad about it because, like, even I can't have the same experience that you had back then. That's the thing that people don't understand. If you never played this game, Star Wars Galaxies, and you play it today for the first time, you might like it, but you'll never be able to capture the same thing because modern MMOs have changed what your expectations were. So, like,
that was kind of like how I was thinking when you asked if RuneScape was any good and whether you should play it. I'm like, well, it's a fun game, yeah, but it was definitely a game of its time. It's still got a player base going, a pretty strong one, as a matter of fact. But it's mostly a lot of people that, already been playing the game for years on end.
Yep. Take a look real quick and see if we got anything good here. And the answer is, oh yes, I got this. That's important. Thank goodness. I got a Jedi Knight robe that actually matches the light side now. So my other one was a dark side robe. So we got something positive out of this. If nothing else happens, I am pleased. Now maybe I won't die as often. Now I have the tanking skills, essentially. Alright, after we kill this guy, we can go ahead and start the quest here.
And quickly, if I remember correctly, these guys spawn pretty quick.
Yeah, we'll do it fast. Here we go.
Or respawn.
I feel an angry whale rattle my soul. That's actually...
An angry whale?
Yeah,
okay, I'm thinking
like
of the wrong whale.
W-A-I-L. Yeah. Like, ah, shriek.
I know, I was thinking of like a space whale.
Well,
or something.
I am actually a space whale too, because of my spending on Star Citizen. So. Oh crap, I lost my ear. Oh, hang on.
Ah, that burst damage. Leave me alone. Stop it. Go away.
It's all messed up. My helmet's coming off. Ah, fix it. Hey, you guys are doing it for me. I appreciate you. Look at that teamwork.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm gonna use my awesome.
For this one.
It should be okay. Yeah, now that I have the right tools for the job, I feel a lot better about this. That and
where's
now
the
that
fun in that?
Yeah. You know, not dying in every encounter. Or... Oh, here it is. War, it says.
Oh man, look at that burst damage. Almost half its health.
Not bad. I got another Jedi Knight robe too. This one is dark. And are they still... There's still no trade, which doesn't make any sense to me. I've never understood that because, like, quite honestly... Sorry, I'm putting all my stuff up on the toolbar that I could use. I'm just making this make more sense. Alright, because quite honestly, like, having no trade on the Jedi robes, what other profession has stuff that's no trade that you need? Like, not just, like, is a nice-to-have item, like, is a needed item. I think that's crap.
Yeah, there is no point to having no trade on the Jedi robes.
Right,
it's really annoying, too.
The whole reason it was like that was back in the day, they needed to have content for Jedis. Because that was most of your population. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, a lot of people get upset that other people play Jedi in this, but it's Star Wars. I mean, this is what we all want to be. There's no doubt. Like, yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun to be Han Solo, and that's probably the best I could ever do as a person, since I can never be Luke. But damn it, if somebody said, do you want to have the powers of the Jedi? You say yes. You know, it's like, are you a god, Rey? Yes. Hey, what's going on, Dark Sabrez? Good to see you. Ah, okay, now I'm putting together your stuff. No problem. We're handling it. Sabrez isn't gonna be able to make it.
You got it out of the cave, right?
What? Hey, controls in here.
Son of a crap! What the?
I was wondering how long it would take.
Yeah,
I
well, when
don't...
you don't say anything.
Yeah, I don't look over there, and whenever I'm streaming, it doesn't tell me that people join the channel, which is also something that it really probably should do, because that could be potentially embarrassing, especially if I'm like, I hate that guy, and he comes in, I'm like, oh hey.
Well, I don't know if it's because you leave yourself in don't disturb mode, but there is usually a ding that you can turn on or off when somebody joins. It's in the settings somewhere.
Well, yeah, I leave myself in don't disturb because people message me all day long.
I see people are making use of our crafter's house. Very nice.
Awesome. There we go. This is much better. That actually feels like I finally have it in the right spot, so this is where I'll glue the padding. Alright. Alright, so where are we going now? Oh, crap. Why did I do that? Guys, you need to smack me. I don't know why I just did that. We have to go back. It's only like 4K away. I feel.
Wait, go back to the cave?
It's about like 1 kilometer away from the cave. It's that camp out there in the middle of nowhere. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, I screwed up.
I don't have the waypoints on.
Ah! I just got the Ezra question. Okay, I'll say this because everyone's new and you can ask me about it. It's not like, you know, if I was playing the guy from the Karate Kid and everybody always said sweep the leg to me, I'd probably kill myself eventually. But, you know, Ezra didn't even exist before my character had blue hair in the original Star Wars Galaxies. I am true to myself. I've always wanted to have blue hair. I'm not allowed to have blue hair at work, even though we don't work directly with any customers or clients or anything like that. You know, it's all on the operational side. We have to look quote professional. It's crap. But yeah, I've had blue hair, and that's just how it is. Ezra's actually copying me. I should like send a strongly worded tweet to Dave Fioni about that.
I met him. He's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh actually, where I live.
Nice.
Yeah, he went to school like two districts over from me.
Oh, very nice.
I think he's about my age too. Pretty neat. No, this is definitely this helmet's real, and it has the logo here of Praxis, which is the organization I belong to. So check them out. Very cool guys. Easily the best group of people I've ever played games with. I can say that. Not affiliated with the channel. You know, like the channel is something that I do on my own. But whenever I'm not in the channel or I'm doing something, I'm over there hanging out with them. We play all kinds of games together. Pretty much I joined Praxis for Star Citizen because they are going to be my hardcore Star Citizen organization when that starts up. But it transcends that game. It's pretty cool. I hope so too, Andre. I don't know how long I can keep going. I haven't eaten or even had a drink today. I do have a Coke Zero product placement. There you go. I'm sure the check's in the mail, right, Coke? Alright. Rancors and Night Sisters hanging out around the camp. Make yourself at home. Kill them all.
No, that's not our job. I don't get paid enough for this.
No? To risk your life?
Well, the kind of problem is you're not paying me at all.
Oh, well, there's that.
I gave a lot of people rights to the mall we're building, by the way. Out of
Oh, nice. Alright, I'm almost there. 700 meters out. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so used to doing, like, one objective somewhere and then quick traveling that's just ingrained into what I do. So now I do that all the time. Alright. So we also need your help, guys. Go ahead and check out our Discord. If you're not already a member, go ahead and join. It's free. There's a link in the description. I'm going to ask a lot of very... Oh, seriously? I went to the wrong one again. Oh, on my way. 1,300 meters. I'm going to do a lot of very content-driven questions there for you guys, because I want to know more about this. I have the metadata from the channel, but I want to know specifically, what do you guys want? What would make you watch more streams or times or things like that? Like I want to make sure that we can get the audience here, because we have a huge channel and we do really well with our daily views. Sometimes people are like, oh no, you know, like they put out this video and they only got 400 views on it. Guys, the channel is very, very healthy. We have a ton of content that gets watched on a daily basis, and we have almost 400 videos overall. So somebody is watching something at any time in a huge number. It's pretty crazy. But what I would like to do is I'm trying to grow this live stream, which is all part of this and the show, and making it more fun for you guys. So I need to know, what is it that you want to see in order to keep to watch more and to get more people in here, because I would love to get like 100 people watching this at once. I think that would be insane. I don't even know if I can keep up with the chat if we did that. Alright guys,
More
I'm
makeup
here.
tutorials.
What's that?
I want
Makeup
more makeup
tutorials?
tutorials.
Yeah, I'll have my wife do that. I don't think I'll be the right person.
No,
for the
I
chat.
want it to be you or
Oh, it's
control.
gotta be me. Okay.
I don't know if you got a pretty face or something.
I guess.
I used to be pretty. It's like the worst. I've actually experienced both sides of that. When I was in college, there wasn't. I could quite literally charm the pants off of anyone. But now, not so much. My god, this woman is huge. This is Captain Phasma of SWG right here. Holy crap.
Not anymore.
Well, now she's dead. So, alright, Shard of Pity. You know, for all of... Yeah, but seriously, for all of the hype that they put up around her, I was super disappointed. Well, no. For all the hype that, like... Yeah.
No, I was too, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think, honestly, and this is not going to be popular, so sorry, Boba Fett is a very boring character to me. It does nothing for me at all in any of the movies. Can't understand his appeal. And I think it's only because he, quote, looks cool that people thought he was cool, because I don't think he looks cool. Alright, discuss
He's got
amongst
some
yourselves.
interesting stories, though.
See, that's the thing. They filled him in with books and things like that, which made him cool. But if you went just by the movies, he was kind of like a failure at his job. Sure, he tracked, Solo to Bespin, but he easily got beaten by a blind Solo in Eden. He only crawls out later because they needed him for the EU. Because all of a sudden people were like, wow, that armor looks cool. He must be cool. You know, he disintegrates people. But beyond that, I was never like a big fan of his character.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? Like, it was that extra lore that established him as important, but in my opinion, he wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like Django's armor 1,000 times better than I like Boba's armor. There's actually something scary to me about somebody that shows up. Not the guy that shows up with, like, the armor with, like, the blast holes in it and looks like it's been worn a lot. The guy who you know is a badass and shows up with armor that's never been touched. That's actually even more scary to me. Like, that would freak me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about that. Like, if it's a new recruit, you're not worried about it. Like, that uniform's never been dirty kind of thing. This is a little bit different. This is like one of the best bounty hunters in the galaxy, and his armor's freaking pristine because you're not going to hit him. So, to me, that's really cool.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. So how have you been, man? It's been a while.
I got out of the hospital last or like a couple days ago.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's certainly better than being in the hospital, certainly.
Yeah. I'm doing fine now.
Oh, that's good. Good to hear. To be honest, we need you around here because you push me to play this game, which I love to play, but just like if I have a free moment to myself, I feel like I'm not doing what I should be doing. Like, I want to play more SWG and I want to make more tutorials and things like that, but it usually ends up just watching cat videos.
Yeah, SWG is like a double-edged sword sometimes.
Oh yeah? You gotta qualify that statement.
Yeah, no, it's like it's a huge investment, and then at the same time you're just like, oh boy. I mean, like, could be doing something else, but you're like, no, I love this game so much, I'm gonna keep going. So that's what keeps me coming back, is just the sense of community, and I don't get that from other games. So,
you know, I bet that if you added up all of the minutes that I have spent on various Star Wars Galaxies live streams driving across Dathomir, it would be a shockingly high number, and I would be scared. I'm talking hours.
yeah. Everybody's had their fair share of road trips on Dathomir, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Dathomir and Yavin, oh boy.
I don't remember this one at all. Over here, this shard. Maybe I wasn't... I had to have been present, because apparently I got it on my other character. I just don't ever remember doing it.
The Oxfamin shard?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you guys run that before?
Okay, we did. Yeah, now this makes sense. I thought it was maybe somewhere else. It's the gong. Alright. We'll wait for Lucian. He was patient enough to drive all the way out here. Alright. Echoes of the gong fade away and an ominous silence follows. No, that's just what happens whenever you're not hitting the gong. It's silent. It'd be different if it said like the birds stopped chirping and then you'd be like, oh shit.
Are there birds on Dathomir?
I'm sure there's some type of aerial wildlife.
Hey, I forgot what. I know there is. I just forgot what's on there. It can't be like egos or whatever.
I don't know. I like how the story of Dathomir has changed so much. It's like, this is based on a book that was, what was it, like the Witches of Dathomir, essentially?
Yeah.
And then, like, the Star Wars animation team was like, alright, so all that, forget that shit. Let's do this instead.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
well,
all of a sudden Darth Maul isn't a Zabrek anymore, now he's a Dathomirian? Like, what?
Oh, yeah, that, I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but... I mean, I kind of like the canon version. It's pretty good, but it does have its issues, just like everything else being turned into canon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Alright guys, we're on to Dantooine now. Do you remember where this one is on Dantooine?
Me? I don't know.
Anyone? Lucian's not talking to me anymore.
I don't know where it is.
He's being antisocial today.
My IBS is not happy with me.
Oh, I understand. See, I was telling Alpaca that you two worked better as a team for his streams. Hope it didn't upset him.
Weapons Depot's under attack. No bueno.
Love you, Alpaca.
What the crap? Oh my god.
What did you do?
So you know how sometimes you get delayed spawning from static NPCs? I had spawned in my quick travel, and I was choosing the location, double-clicked it, and as soon as the picture went to freeze to start the loading, a herd of Rancor spawned on top of me.
Alright, well, glad you made it out.
They were just like, hi, we're here now.
Oh my goodness. I'd say I have a lot of waypoints on Dathomir. Alright, so Necropolis of the Dead, guys. Or, you know, do it the right way.
Ooh, the cross-faction event is going to be happening tomorrow.
Okay, so that was really funny. So the city I'm going to is called Necropolis of the Dead, and the ticket price was $666. I like it. Somebody probably, I don't know. Does the tax on? You can set up
it's not set. I don't think you set it. It's got to be like.
But you can set a tax on that stuff, so I wondered if that works on these terminals to your city as well. Because if it did, somebody probably spent time like figuring that out.
But it's also dependent on distance, isn't it?
I didn't think so.
Like, I thought it was. Like, the further away you are from one shuttle to another, it costs more.
I have to check that.
Or maybe I'm just thinking of the planets.
I think maybe at one time it was. Yeah, well, Imperium Sanctum is $350. Crossroads is $550. Necropolis of the Dead is $666, but it's closer than both of those. Azaroka is $350. So I think that they're setting their taxes and it's transferring over to everything.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I said, somebody had to definitely. Oh, I don't have a ticket. What? Of course I have a ticket. Did that not go through?
Lucian, your hanger's lagging me hardcore.
The inside?
Yeah, I love the design you did for this.
Oh, my inventory is full.
Thanks.
I love the little pit droid working on the Naboo starfighter.
There's 5 of those pit droids in there.
I only found one. Okay, there's 2.
Alright, I'll be right back. Damn it. My inventory was full. And what's in that inventory? Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's a fully kitted Imperial gunboat.
Is it really?
I'm totally serious.
Oh.
Yep, you got that,
You have your
and Jay is
gunboat
offering
yet?
him a defender.
What?
Oh wow. Did you get the gunboat or somebody handed to you?
Jay is like the best benefactor ever. He just handed it to me. Which is awesome.
Oh, those are usually like 40 mil, I think, a pop.
Yeah.
Just for the chassis alone.
How about
Yeah.
like how about fully kitted out with the best level 10 stuff you can find?
That'd be about 50, 60 million. Maybe
There we
even
go.
80, depending on how good those parts are.
Yeah, so I was kind of like, yeah, so I can't complain here. I got all this. Oh yeah, here's this backpack up here with like the stuff.
And earlier in the stream, Jay's like, hey, how would you feel about getting a fully set up defender too?
That's I'm spoiled, but I appreciate it. This is all stuff I could never do on live because I never I had the time to play. And it never had the laser-like focus. I like to do too many things.
I was too stupid.
I had 3 accounts and I want to say like 12 characters. So when you do stuff like that, you never really focus on anything at once. Oh
I know
yeah.
a lot of people like to play the game that way, so it's
Well,
all good.
See, but the other thing too was that like people really knew about the mechanics of the game and stuff back then. I had no idea about any of that. I never cared.
I'm a dev and I still don't know all the mechanics.
See, but that's the thing. Like back then, the people that could min-max it before like min-max and theory crafting and stuff was really like popular. I always thought that they were like completely insane. Like, why are you doing that? Just
you mean
enjoy
they're
it.
not?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the space community right now. And I'm just
That
like,
stuff gives me a headache looking at it.
yeah. So sometimes I'm just like, all right, is this part good? Oh, you're telling me it's good. All right, I'll see. You know, I'm not. Some
As far
people
as
can
killing-
tell just by looking at a part that it's amazing, and then they're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Me, I have to go through like 3 booklets and a program I made that tells me whether or not the item is a unicorn item or I keep it or not.
Yep.
So it's just it is what it is.
I just like blowing up the statue.
At least the city's doing well. Still only level what 2?
I
That was the
think
last time I
Intrepid
looked
Dawn
at it.
was
Yeah,
level
I think
4 or 5.
the world capped for level 3s.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine. We'll eventually. We're like last in line for level 3s anyway, so I'm not too worried.
Probably. Alright, so if I remember correctly, there's no more combat for the rest of this mission, or this
No.
quest.
So we can do this later. So let's go on to something else because it also wants me to return to
Actually,
him. Just not happening.
I have laundry I gotta get to, so if you
Okay.
guys could, you don't mind wrapping that up while I go do that, or you can try to do a combat, something else that's combat related, and good luck without me.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll do that then. Fine, I'll go back to Rohawk, see how it is, casting me off on them. All right,
I'm
that's
surprised
fine.
it's supposed to be here soon. I don't know where.
Huh?
What?
Being a
I'm
Guild
just trying
leader
to.
and all that.
Yeah, I'm trying to manage stuff, and no, I need to promote people so you guys can sponsor people while I'm gone.
Crap.
Because I'm gonna be moving in like 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
That's
but you
gonna
need the
be a
people
sad
you need to
time.
promote online apparently, because that's freaking stupid.
Yeah, that I don't get. Like I should just be able to promote you guys while you guys are offline. Maybe it's intended to have ceremonies. That would be pretty cool to have a ceremony.
One thing, forcing's another. Alright, I got beer back.
All right.
Right.
I'm going back to Dathomir. I'm gonna take the quick way. I'm going to Corellia. I'll take the Aurelian contact and shoot myself back there. And I'll meet you
That's
there,
always the best.
Volcanic. Yeah. So can I get a Aurelian ITV? That'd be kind of nice.
Oh, one of
I'd
those
like-
giant ships?
Well, is there a ship that takes you straight back to Aurelia?
Oh no, that would be interesting.
Well, see, that's what I was
that's a
thinking.
good
Like,
suggestion.
you should have, but now that we know the IVT technology and you can like replicate it, we should be able to get one to like all of the major ones we want, and then just have like a whole toolbar full of quick travels. I don't know if people would like that, but I would like that.
I think one going straight to Aurelia would be better.
Right.
That should be nice.
Alright, so we have to go back to Loke after you talk to this guy, so I'm going to do that. And the nice part is we'll be able to take the 250 shuttle over here. Get straight there. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to finish this helmet. I've had this helmet painted for like, I want to say like 10 months or 9 months or something, just after it came out. I grabbed one, I painted it up, put the logos on it, but I never finished the internals. I was going to put a 3 point or 5 point or 7.1 surround sound headset in here, but every time that I looked at it, I didn't like it because it's not symmetrical inside, so I would have had to cut off a large part of the housing of one of those speakers, and I didn't like it. I ended up tearing apart an old speaker and it didn't work.
Oh my god, that reminds me, I have a surround sound system I never used.
Alright, so on our way to Loke. Yeah, so Sabrez says if there's flying Rancors on Dathomir, I'm building a Death Star just to blow it all up.
Yeah, I don't blame him. It's like me with flying cockroaches.
Alright, so here we are. So look at this. We're seeing players everywhere. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, everybody hangs out on Loke, and I don't understand why. That's like the hangout spot, especially for space.
Oh, well, probably because it's a spaceport, or it's not a spaceport, so it's a very easy launch place whenever you land. Land and launch immediately.
Oh, yeah, true.
Instead of having
That's
to run
where
around.
yeah, that's where I also do my trade deals. Too, for some reason, everybody just likes to meet there.
Probably for the same reason. That's why I always choose Restus if I can get there, because if I can avoid the spaceport.
Oh, but it lags me when I go there. There's always like at least like 50 or 60 people there at one time sometimes, depending on the time of day.
I'm being shot at. Oh, there's a stormtrooper captain. It wants to fight me. Didn't work out very well for you, sir. I'm going to chemo Asus, but pretty much any of these are fine. Volcanic. I'll meet you there. There's 3 towns directly around the volcano. You can pick any of them. Alright guys, so here we are. And as you look around, you say, where are we going? Don't know.
Y'all dead yet?
No.
Oh, wait, are you back?
No, I'm not back. You are hearing things.
Okay. There it is. That's the mountain. Mount Doom. Ahaha.
Is it the giant volcano? I like
Yeah.
the giant volcano.
Yeah, it's the volcano, the one that has the freaking.
You can stand in the lava there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
Should
favorite.
bring the
though.
lava over from Mustafar over there, so you can't stand in it.
I'd rather not because you're supposed to stand in it.
Well, that's the trade. You gotta be willing to take a few hits.
Yeah.
You should be willing to die just to complete a stupid heroic pre-quest.
Alright. Coke.
To be fair, you're always risking life or death to complete this. Oh, I added you to the mall, by the way. So if you want to put vendors in and stuff.
Which character would that be?
Lucian, but I can change the name and stuff.
That'd be fine because he is an actual crafter. He's just not one that I use.
Oh, it would help if
Well-
you got a waypoint to the pool. Yeah, I don't know where exactly we're supposed to go. I'm just gonna wing it.
Oh yeah, that one's kind of weird because it's not in the middle and it's kind of like on. Usually you want to do like the outskirts of the volcano a little bit, like the outer side of the, I guess, pool.
Okay. I want to say it's like it feels like the force has guided me to the spot. We'll see what happens.
That's what you're gonna go with. The
No.
force guy you did spot.
Well, if it did, we failed.
Just like how the Force has a map.
Maybe I'm not there. Okay. Back to the wiki. Here it is. Alright, we'll try that. Alright, I'm going to be right on top of it. The Force fights with me. There we
Sounds
go.
about right.
There we go. Completed. Oh, there's Star Destroyers above us in orbit too, keeping an eye on everything.
Oh man, yeah, I haven't checked on the GCW yet.
I feel much safer. You can do it while on your speeder, by the way, so you don't burn yourself. I think that was what the intention was.
Oh, you mean take damage when you're doing that?
Well, I mean, like, not have to stand on the lava that we know would not be able to be stood on.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure I got off my speeder was like, this doesn't hurt. This makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that
It's
fall.
like one of those kids that like sticks your finger into something to be like, is it gonna kill me?
Like, I know how the mechanics work for lava on Mustafar, so I would expect that to work there. But it's like, I'm on a speeder that's supposed to be taking damage, but it's not. So let's dip my toe and jump off.
Alright. Alright. Just make sure we're in the X-Wing controls. We are. Throw up the cover page. That works. Okay. So I was telling you guys that I had a problem, like, depending on which face cam I was doing. I didn't have control over, like, the scene, but now I do. So we can do that, and I can throw up my Captain Katarn that I forgot to use earlier. I really like that. That took a couple hours to make, but I think it was worth it. Alright.
Nice.
We good to go? Alright. Oh hey, he's able to call his X-Wing on the lava too. That is freaking
Yeah,
awesome.
that's a thing too.
I'm gonna do that as well. Alright, so I will meet you at Yavin. We have to go to the Blue Leaf Temple. Do you guys know which one is closest to the Blue Leaf Temple?
Oh boy, all of them are pretty much equal distance
Equally
from it,
distant,
to be honest.
far ass away. Okay.
I just pick one and go with it. Yeah, everything's far from that temple.
It's like right here, I want to say. So it's like the flux capacitor if you drew that, and it's right in the center. Let me
Yeah,
take
true.
Yeah, I'll go to the mining outpost because it looks like I have the least amount of hills to go over. Alright. So let's, Oh, the escape pod's here too, so we'll do that as well. Not bad. And... Temple of the Blue Leaf. Okay, so we can do the escape pod first, and then go to the temple. Did you get the space part, or the escape pod waypoint? You have to buy it from that droid. So we'll do that. Tell you what, I want to eventually be wealthy enough to buy a bark speeder on all the characters that I use.
Oh,
That would
I was
be
gonna
nice.
say, yeah, that's about 2 mil, like 1.5 mil each.
Really?
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Where do you buy them?
On vendors.
So
or you
people
can-
just
you
sell
can-
them because they don't want them?
Yeah, some people just sell them because they don't want them. I have two. And I don't. I didn't want the other one, so I sold it a while ago.
Okay. I'm on my way to the escape pod now. Let me give you the waypoint for that.
I'm not gonna need that one.
You're not gonna help us?
There's no fighting over there. You just pick up an item, crack a puzzle, and then leave it.
Oh, I thought it was I have to shoot people and take their items. Okay,
Not that I recall doing. Not there, at least.
okay. Good stuff. We'll do that.
Violence isn't always the answer, Tim.
But
Shut up,
usually
Control.
helps.
Don't make me hit you, Control.
Having a blaster pistol at your hip will open up a lot of doors and conversations you wouldn't otherwise.
aggressive negotiations.
Right. I have to say, I really liked the Solo movie. Holy shit, it was great. I want to watch it
So,
again.
I haven't seen it yet. I kind of want to.
Oh, you definitely should.
I've heard some people are making arguments that's better than Rogue One, so I was
It
like,
is.
okay.
I would say
I've
say
seen
that
Rogue
they're very
One,
equal.
Like 6 or 7 times in a row, so.
I would say that they're very equal. They both have a gritty aspect of Star Wars. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's a good movie.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I was.
And I know that a lot of people are pissed off about Episode 8 and like want to stick it to Lucasfilm or whatever. This isn't the way to do it. If you do it on this one, they're not going to accept that you're pissed about Episode 8. They're going to say you don't like these kind of movies and we're not going to make something awesome like this anymore, and it's going to have the opposite effect. Because nobody likes to admit that they're wrong, especially if there's other stuff that they can point at and they can say, oh, you know, like clearly this didn't work for that reason. They'll never just say, yeah, they don't like it because Rian Johnson fucked up Episode 8. They'll never admit that. So
yeah.
Like, that's why after I saw it, I was like, I'm so mad at myself for not being hyped about this movie and trying to get people to go with me on opening night like I do for everything else. Like, I pretty much guaranteed that I'll never get to see a second movie with this cast and all that, because I would have liked to. I would say that it's good enough that they have enough of a foundation there, and if they're going to use EU stories, we can take that anywhere now. You know, they established what they needed to do to establish the character, and now it could be an original adventure and awesome. And I'm disappointed because I was one of those people that was like, oh, I'm not going, screw them, I'm not interested in this, and really all I did was hurt myself.
That movie had the lowest interest rate of any Star Wars movie in history.
Right, and I was 100% wrong, and I'm willing to say that. I was wrong, guys. They made a great movie that I actually really like.
Actually,
my wife is like, they can't keep making Star Wars movies like this. They're gonna get burned out. I'm like, there is a Marvel movie that comes out every month or two. Seriously, you know, you're marketing to the same people. We'll go. She's like, yeah, but it's the same story every time. I'm like, well, the episodes are always kind of follow that same dark light parallel. I'm like, but these standalone stories will work.
Yeah,
Can't get
that's
enough
true.
of those.
I'm excited for the Obi-Wan one that's being teased.
Yeah, that'll be
I
cool.
kind of want to see. I've always been wondering, like, what his life would be like, you know, isolated on Tatooine, trying to deal with that and babysit him. Yeah, because I heard there's some really interesting stories like Obi-Wan had to go through for that.
Right. The thing that makes me the most sad is that Obi-Wan's a virgin. That's so horrible.
Yeah.
My favorite character has never experienced the ways of a woman.
Well, he had a chance until, you know, some douchebag killed her.
Oh, no, he wasn't gonna do it. If anything, he's the only virtuous character in Star Wars. You could maybe make a you know, argument that Yoda is as well. What's Yoda do? He freaking fails at taking out the Emperor. Instead of going back and trying it again with, you know, like maybe some help, like with Obi-Wan or something that might actually work, he runs away and hides for all those years. So
That is true.
it takes some of the luster off of it.
That would be interesting, though, to see a movie completely on Tatooine, though. I wonder how that would work.
Alright, so this is a salvaged flight recorder. Let's take a look at the current status. So we can see that these are unconnected. I have to make this work, and it's kind of difficult, actually.
I didn't like that.
You gotta think. So red wire, blue
this
wire.
This is the one with the... Oh god, it is. Are you guys doing the ISD?
Yeah, since it's literally right next to the temple, so yes, I'm doing that.
We're trying to knock out all the prequests.
Okay, so that's test configuration. Okay, so the indicator is flickering. It's not lit. There's only so many chances you get at this, so the flickering means that it's close. So what you should probably do is do like the red or the yellow. And that doesn't tell me much. So if I do the yellow, and then here, do the yellow, or just the one. I want to make sure that I get one of them done. Okay, not flickering, so now I know. Alright. So connection 1 has to be the red wire. Okay, so that's good. We're not going to test it. We know that's good. So connection 2, we'll do the yellow wire. Let's see what happens. Or the red wire again. We'll test that. 1 flit, 1 lit, 1 not flickering. We're at 57%, so I have to kind of decide a little bit faster. So we'll do the blue wire here. Actually, no. Do the yellow wire. So we know that's right. And over here, if I do the yellow wire in this one, I'll be able to tell. So let's go ahead and test it. 1 and 1. Oh, no, didn't get it. Okay, 2 lights are flickering, so we got 2 of them right. Change this one to blue. Now we know we have 3 right, and the last one we have to get right. Let's try red. %, we can do one more. 50-50, guys. Blue or yellow. We're gonna cut one of them is gonna explode, the other one is not. Cut the blue wire, cut the yellow wire! 5 seconds left on the timer. Come on. Lucian.
I hate that puzzle.
Blue or yellow?
2.
Okay, yellow it is. Nope, it's gotta be blue. We've got 5% circuit integrity. We can do one more to fix it. Ah, we got it on the last possible chance. That was as dramatic as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. The timer said 0 or 1 whenever we pushed the button. We saved everything. Alright, so they're going to sell it to the Black Sun. Travel to one of the Black Sun hideouts and find out where the Star Destroyer is. Awesome, we'll do that. Alright, so I've got that done. Now I'm going to go over to the Blue Leaf Temple. Get these shards fused. And I think the NIMS quest can actually be done on Endor as well. So you can do both of those together. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, they kind of like, usually what I do is I get them all at once and then do them in conjuncture with whatever is needed at the current planet.
Makes sense. Doing this efficiently. Alright, so I'm on my way to the temp. Oh, you got it on your second attempt. What'd you do? Just like, holy crap, there's 4 times, or 3 times.
It has a little bit of a randomness factor to it, too, so...
Right. I mean, you can't just throw it in there. I'm just trying to think of how many...
Yeah.
What is it, 4 or 3 times 4? So there's, what, like 12 combinations? No, there's more than that. I can't think of how you do that math. Somebody smarter than me probably knows.
I'm not smart and I hate that puzzle.
All red, then all blue. Craziness. There's the temple in the distance. We can kind of see it. It is impressive looking. All right, let me get the chat back up here. Where'd the temple go? There? No, it's over here. All right, now I have the chat up. I can see you guys again. What's going on, Revan Venom? Good to see you. You guys are talking pretty talkatively there. Solo movie, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I already talked about that, but I hope you guys have seen it. I liked it. Emilia Clarke is so attractive. Not my usual type, but nice. Or maybe that's what makes her nice, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there we go. Yeah, the waypoint's like right out there. You get the badge. Since I'm not level 90, they might actually attack me. I see that you guys are dealing with aggro. I have to laugh at that since I've been able to make it in without any issue at all.
I don't know. It looked like Volcanic kind of just ran up and smacked it. I guess he was expecting you to fight it.
I'm not doing that. Let's go ahead and infuse this shard.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, we got it. We got the Night Sister Key of Exile. Very nice, and we got the money from that too, or the XP. So we'll be level 90 in no time. Alright, so what are we supposed to do
that's
next?
the best way to get the 90. Doing these pretty quick.
Let's go to Espa next. I haven't done the Tuscan Scholar one since live. I don't remember it.
I have never
That
done it
one's
before.
the easiest, but it's interesting. Just a whole lot of combat in a cave.
Oh, well that's what that's my speciality. Nice.
I gotta go get ready for work, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow for sure because there's an event for cross-faction RP tomorrow, which is gonna be interesting. We're trying to establish a server-wide storyline that all the RP guilds can follow, so it should be very interesting.
You
I
and
would
your
stream that,
last
but
minute
I think that nobody would be interested.
Well,
Just
well,
kidding.
no, the guy contacted me. He told me literally yesterday that he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make it Sunday. I was like, oh, well, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, what the
This time it wasn't me. I know I'm known for last minute.
You
I'll make it for next Saturday and I'll freaking stream it.
Yeah, I'll tell him that. I think it should be alright. I'm not doing anything next Saturday either, so that I know of.
I mean,
But,
yeah, sure. People are gonna make fun of me for role playing, but you guys should be fine. handle
Well,
it.
Lucian doesn't like the roleplay. I don't think,
No.
correct? Yeah.
No, he's just always him.
I just play the game and you guys do stuff.
Yeah,
All right,
there you go.
Mos Espa,
On the flip
traveling,
side.
taking my A-wing, my
See you,
awesome
Control.
helmet.
See ya.
All right.
Oh, the Jedi Academy games.
I'm making a visor from Mass Effect, by the way. That is going to be my Captain Katarn visor. It's going to be awesome. Brittany is like, this is a little ambitious. I'm like, yeah, this is why you love me.
No, ambitious would be the full outfit.
Oh no, I don't need the full outfit. I pretty much only need a chest piece to stream because you're never going to get to see my like lower part of my body.
The difference between need and wants. And wants are more important than needs.
Accomplished.
That's how this works.
Not worried about some primitive warrior. Where are they?
New mission received.
Alright. So it's like 6k away. And there's like nothing close to it. Mosquito it is. If I get a ticket to Mosquito, I should be fine. Oh, something just
I
shot
think
me.
Anthem might be just a slight bit closer, if not the
Can
same
you purchase
distance.
a ticket? Oh, you cannot purchase a ticket while fighting.
Who are you fighting?
Stormtroopers.
That's your problem. Not it.
Yeah, I'm fine. They're level 50s. They're not a threat to me. On my way. I don't have a tick. Oh, I'm still. Damn it. Destroy some of these stack clothes. All these extra Jedi Knight robes I don't need. I actually, I've wanted to get the, what's it called? The Ultimate Jedi mod for a while that mods the robes. Should probably do that. I used to have it on live. I can't remember what it looks like, but I wouldn't mind wearing the Jedi robes if they didn't look so stupid. Oh my god, I went the wrong way? Oh, yeah. I thought this waypoint out in the middle of nowhere was it, and it's not, so now I feel shame. And I'm in the wrong spot completely, so I'll meet you guys out there. Holy crap.
It's gonna be a bit of a ride to get there anyway.
It is. It was like 6k away, so I'm like, I can get closer. And then I went 6k in the other direction. I was like, oh, that's not it. So I feel shame. Yeah, no, SWTOR is a perfectly acceptable solo experience. I definitely agree with that, because that's what my wife plays. That's the only game I can get her to play that has like a multiplayer component that she'll play, because she doesn't like to play with other people, you know? She's like, I'm not social in person, why would I be social in my video games? And I'm like, okay, well that makes a lot of sense actually. But I'm the opposite. I'm not that social in person, but I have to be when I stream. So I put on the Ritz for you guys. Like this. Yeah, but here, I'll show you. Yeah, so you can see I've got the Praxis logo here. Got one up here. It's weathered. I don't know how well you can see all the scratches and stuff. It's been beat up pretty good. And over here, I painted that differently so the ears don't match, which is kind of cool. In the back, you know, I've got like the red mohawk. Let's see. I'm sure you guys can see this better now. I've got like a red mohawk that I painted on there that I think is pretty neat. So this is my my fun piece. But now that we're getting serious about it, Lucian, it's time for the visor to come out.
Are you there yet?
No, but last time we got there, I forgot that we were being serious, so I didn't put it down. We had to do it.
Now I'm doing it in preparation, and I won't forget. That's
right. Like, you lock your S-foils in attack position before you get there, so that you don't have to like try to do it at the last minute. That's why.
That'd be nice if you weren't trying to get there faster.
Right. And though, like, seriously, that should have absolutely no basis on how fast your craft can move. It's not like there's wind resistance.
Star Wars that.
It's not like there's wind resistance in space, but you sure as hell wouldn't know it by watching how Star Wars, you know, ships turn.
It's not really like the movies have really cared about that either. At least with the newer ones, I'm pretty sure they're just like, we're gonna have them open for this scene, and we're gonna get away as fast as we can. We're still gonna have them open. Like, what is the point of having them closed then, ever? Aside from docking, perhaps.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see the advantages of a craft that folds up for storage.
But aside from that, there's like no point in having either mode.
It just looks cool. Let's just default to the rule of cool.
It's designed for good looks.
Well, that's right. A lot of things that we do in sci-fi are because they look cool, not because they are in any way logical.
This is very true.
I mean, that's what draws me into it. I've always been excited about, you know, the future. I wouldn't know how bad my life sucked if I lived in 1900, but now that I do know how bad that would have been, I'm really glad I don't. Does that make sense? Like, think about like tablets, cell phone, or like smartphones. All the stuff that we have now that can entertain you. You can ask Alexa for anything. Hopefully she didn't hear me, because my wife actually bought a freaking Alexa after she saw that like story about the person that, you know, got their conversation recorded. She was laughing and she's like, this is pretty cool, so she bought one. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, their negative yeah, their negative publicity campaign made you actually buy one. So it's like, take it out right now. And then I realized that we're pretty boring people and our cell phones already spy on us, so why not just have another level of that?
Yeah, but at least you won't be accidentally ordering things.
Oh, well, we get packages like every freaking day from Amazon, so if that means I get an additional one, I'm fine with it. We have a problem.
I don't have the money to be doing that.
Yeah, we have a problem. Like yesterday, Brittany was like, okay, I'll meet you up in the apartment, you know, like I have to stop in the mailroom, I've got a package. I'm like, oh, I got 3. And she's like, what did you get? I'm like, what did you get? So she does the finances, so I never know what she buys. Alright, so volcanic is to my right, apparently. We're on a parallel intercept course, which is a misnomer. Actually, completely and totally an oxymoron as well. You can't be on a parallel intercept course. You would never intercept.
Hey,
he's
don't
about
just
to run
go.
into me.
I don't want to hear smart things. I'm not smart. That's not how this works.
Right. Alright, so I hope you guys are having fun. Yes, a lot of this involves driving. A lot of it. So it would be kind of fun to maybe take all this and cut it and make a tutorial video. I might do that.
You know, you were talking about giving Anarchy Online a try.
Yeah.
That game really is about the epitome of long travel times.
Well, I think that works. Like, Star Citizen is going to make that work in a way that's pretty cool for the universe, actually.
Yeah, but at least in Star Citizen, you were in a vehicle while doing it. In Anarchy Online, you'd be running on foot across vast distances of, you know, open world, getting attacked by whatever might be along the way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but there are ways to make the travel times faster now. But like back in the day, as I understood, because I didn't play the game back in the day before they added what are called Wampas, basically fast travel, the shuttle ports in this game.
Yeah.
Before they added those into the game, friggin' you had to run across for hours on end to get from one side of the map to the other.
Oh yeah, no, that was definitely a thing. I've told the story before, I'm sure, but it was always so funny to me. Back in the day, when I used to play like that, if you died far away, that sucked, because you had to run all the way back there, like you just said. And we had this guy that would always be like, you know, I'm going to go get a sandwich, and we're running back, and we'll be like, wait, don't, you know, don't go. You know, we're all going to have to wait for you, wait till you get there, you know? And it'd be like, don't worry, I got a dime in it. And we're like, wait, what? What's this guy talking about? He would always say that. So one day somebody asked him, what the hell are you talking about? And apparently what he would do was like wedge a dime underneath his arrow key to run forward while he was AFK. And we're just kind of like, you know, if you press the number lock key, and he was like, oh my god. It was one of those things that I thought was really funny. Yeah. So that's what I got a dime in it means. That means I'm holding down my key with a dime.
Was the follow command not a thing either?
No. At the beginning, like, there was very little, actually. In fact, the best thing they could have ever done for SWG was give it another 1.5 years of development. If it came out with jump to Lightspeed, like, coupled in as part of, like, the integrated experience, I think this game would have taken off. Even more than it did, and, like, actually held interest, too. But, I mean, there's enough cautionary tales about that now that people have to really know what they're getting into on the development side of it. You know, yet they still say we need that investment back, knowing that they'll make more long term if they wait. I don't know. It's annoying. In today's game world, you only have one chance essentially, and sometimes you don't even get that if your beta reviews are poor or whatever.
Yeah, you got games like The Repopulation that have died like twice and are somehow been revived again and again.
The repopulation sucks. Let's just throw that right out there.
I don't know. I still got hope for it. You were ever aware that the owners of the Hero Engine bought it out and are basically using it as a showcase for the engine?
I was not aware.
Yeah, the original dev team's out. They're no longer working on it, and as a matter of fact, the original dev team, as far as I could tell, fallen apart. But Idea Fabric
I mean,
now owns it.
any professional game company that wants to be a professional game company that, you know, accepts community models is just, in my opinion, not doing it right. Is there something here we need to click? Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, it's up there. The green smoke will tell you.
Show
it's
all
there.
objects. There we go. I don't know. I'm kind of following you guys with this one. I haven't done it. But yeah, Idea Fabric now owns it, and they're like the past several months they have been working on nothing but problems that the original team kind of left over.
Hold on, I missed the skull.
Directions.
Yeah, I'm going the other way.
I'm gonna follow you
back.
then.
Yeah, I missed. Sorry, I missed the first one. Turn around.
Anyway, yeah, I have hope for it. I don't know if it'll actually come out, but you know, maybe.
Like the hero engine took a lot of shit, and I thought it was decent. I mean, I get it that if you want to have like widespread PvP in SWTOR, something that was probably never in the original design document, maybe not the best choice. But overall, SWTOR was okay. I think everybody, like, this is the problem with where we are with games, and it's enough to make me kind of like roll my eyes every time somebody rages about a new game that comes out. We've gotten to the point that every single person feels that every game that is made should be personally tailored to their tastes, and if the developer made a choice that they don't particularly like themselves, that, you know, like it's offensive to them. And that's just not how it's going to work. There's a ton of stuff that I don't...
you would say that.
What? Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
offended you would say that.
I've been discovered. Oh, shit.
Ah, crap. Well, it's a good thing I didn't go click on it too, then. If I have 3 spawns.
Do we spawn it twice?
No, I don't think so, but I was about to click on it, and then... My turn. It's already being used? What?
Oh, they're still going to spawn.
Oh, it's 3 waves? Lame. How dare you pull a rule of 3s on me?
There you go. I got it.
Oh, wait.
Do you have it?
We all got credit.
Alright. Return to Scimitar with the relics. Awesome. So we're going to get that done.
Yeah, I try not to complain about video game mechanics. Because like you said, you're not going to tailor it to anybody's personal opinions. It's not going to happen. I do try to keep it to like bugs and glitches and like, and while there were a few that Star Wars The Old Republic definitely had, I can't say whether it was the hero engine's fault or not.
Right.
Like, I don't know enough about it.
And honestly, I mean, I enjoyed the game for what it was.
I enjoy the game. I got annoyed by the management of it.
Right.
So I kind of moved on.
I tried to get into Elder Scrolls Online and I couldn't even leave the town at the very beginning. That was a regret purchase.
I played the beta, but I didn't spend the money on the game.
Oh no, I'm being attacked.
I always love that visual glitch when you see somebody transfer across that that map segment that you were explaining earlier.
Yeah.
And then your character will be visually like go back into the room that I'm in because I haven't moved on, and it'll be like that character's running into a wall. He didn't actually leave the room.
Yeah. I like that you love that.
Of course I love it. I always love being tricked by, because I think I'm seeing you run into a wall. I'm like, wait a minute, are you supposed to be leaving? Like, no, I like this wall. It's a very pretty wall.
I put up my visor. I forgot that we were meaning business now. I just put it back down to turn in the quest because we just came back from business and I need him to know that I'm serious about this. I also want to get a original trilogy X-Wing helmet too. The one helmet that I absolutely am getting for my own personal collection, don't care if I can't really wear it to stream, is Inferno Squad. He's somewhere around here. Here he is. Oh shit, I'm being attacked. Stormtroopers. Are you sure that you want to do this? Can't we just talk about it?
He's still combatant.
Yeah, I don't have mind trick either, so I can't just tell him that you're making a mistake. I have to kill him. Alright. Now that we're here, put up the visor so he knows that shit went down. Oh, I have to warn the militia leader? Oh, don't you have to hold, or is that how you start the quest?
I have no idea. I'm not even over there yet.
Alright. Let's see what happens. You're over here. You're right next to me.
Well, I'm not by the NPC yet.
Oh, he's in
quick
an
traveled here.
unspecified location. I think it takes you right in, doesn't it?
Never done it before.
I have a feeling it triggers the instance. Let me just double check it. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so as long as you don't say yes, like, see how Volcanic is in there? He's actually doing the Tuscan. He's doing the Tuscan quest right now. So, good on you, sir. Hope it all ends well for you. Oh, you went in too?
It didn't give me an option of yes or no. I just went with it.
Alright.
Okay. I'm on the outskirts of Mos Espa.
Alright, I'll die with you guys too once.
Oh, so wait, this is the...
This is the
Heroic?
Tuscan King. Yeah. That's where that one starts.
That's what I get for not reading the dialogue.
Well, I mean, we can't do it as the 3-man, especially with one that's not even 90. So.
How do we get out then?
You have to liberate the cantina. Or I think there's a second choice you can make that...
No, I mean, from where we are now, how do we quit?
Oh, I had no idea.
Sorry, just...
Here, no, come up to this guy. I bet he'll take us back. Up here. Same
Is there
dude.
an NPC back here? Yeah,
Yeah.
there is. Alright, Volcanic. I guess you're behind me.
I need to get out of town. What's the quickest way out of here? Loading screen. That's the quickest way. Damn right. Alright. Yay. Looks like this group has also completed it, and they're AFK. Yay. I don't know if they completed it. We're giving them too much credit.
Your chat's being weird.
Yeah. You should see the kind of people that we attract. It's crazy. I love them all, but something about... Oh god, there's an ATST. Let's do it.
I'm going to assume I'm not the only one whose speeder is broken, considering both of you pulled out a speeder and didn't get on it. So,
I just destroyed an ATST like it was nobody's business.
thank you, speeder.
But look at how awesome I am. Full of majesty.
Alright, so that's done.
This guy's gonna shoot me off my speeder if I'm not careful. A toughened Imperial Sergeant. See, that's a guy you don't want to mess with. Except he went straight down. A lot of good that did him.
Just have me speed right by. Not my problem, not my problem.
Okay, RK573. Let's see what you got for me. This guy's actually, since he's an elite, the gold with the silver chevrons next to his name, that means that he's stronger than average. And he's not hard, but he doesn't go down quickly. So this is part of it too. There's PvE Galactic Civil War where you can take on stormtroopers or rebels as Imperials, and you can do that if you're interested in that.
Why am I getting system messages that says human has a full inventory and cannot loot?
That's me, because
X
I'm out of
item.
range for you. So
Why is your name human?
because it doesn't know who I am because I'm out of range, so
What the
it
crap?
just knows that I'm a human. If you
But the
if I was
credits,
Right.
the credits shows up. Volcanics is showing up, and he might be over here.
Yeah,
No,
you're close enough.
he's
to
not
him.
nearby either.
Now I'm in range of you, so if you do it, it'll be me.
Yeah, but Volcanics, his looted items is showing up with his name. You're getting the credits with your name. He's getting the credits with his name, but you're not getting your name with your loot.
Human? Still saying
Yeah,
that?
you didn't loot any items.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
only with the items for some reason. You and the items. It's just saying human, just human.
All
You don't
right,
even
guys.
get a name anymore.
Well, I hope you guys had fun today. I think we're gonna stop for now. It's at 2 hours. So it looks like the stream's momentum has ended, and we have to stream tonight for about 3 hours for our multiplayer event for Stellaris. So that'll start at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Check that out. So I hope you guys had fun. My name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. If you're having a good time, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Do everything. It's a lot of fun, and I'll see you there.